Libra, you are up for the July Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right, so this is the general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Also, I plan on doing the money reading and the love reading as well. Those will eventually be up. We're still in the month of June right now as I'm uploading these for those of you who are watching in June. The June readings are already up for all of the signs, the general, the love, and the money. The full moon and Sagittarius reading is up. I'm about to do the summer solstice reading for the collective, and I will do a new moon and Cancer reading as well. So let's go ahead and hop on into your reading, Libra, and see what we get. May I have the energy for Libra for the month of July? Energy for Libra for the month of July. Energy for Libra for the month of July. What is it that Libra needs to hear? What is it that Libra needs to hear? What is it that Libra needs to hear for the month of July? What is it that Libra needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Whoa, too many cards. But something's telling me to leave this one. Whatever that is, thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Interesting. And what is this card? Ah, okay, that's kind of Empress energy. What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, okay. All right, at the bottom of the deck is feel. Some of you might need to get in touch with your emotions. Maybe you're too guarded or too closed off. You see this rainbow? Also, it makes me think of pregnancy too. With this one, it says give birth. Some of you might be hearing about a pregnancy. I don't know why. I'm thinking of more than one child. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But regardless, this is saying feel. And with this rainbow, what I think about when I'm looking at this is learning how to enjoy life and appreciate the good times as well as the bad. If you notice in this card, for those who are watching, but for my podcast listeners, I'll explain to you. You see the woman with the rainbow right here? Do you notice the thunder and lightning behind her? And I'm sure you've heard the old saying, you can't have rainbows without the rain. And for some of you, if you've been dealing with a tough time, maybe you've been focusing on the rain, or you let that tough time or tough times make you become detached to certain things. This is saying there was a rainbow to be found in those tough times. There's always a rainbow to be found. So it's sort of like the glass half full type energy. Also with the give birth, not just literally, but metaphorically, where you may be looking to give birth to new ideas. You may be looking to do different things as well. So you have all of this here. I feel like it's multiple ideas going on here. But also, literally with the give birth, I feel like someone, if you're pregnant, or if you find out you're pregnant, don't be surprised if you find out you're pregnant with twins. And I hate to do that to you, but I mean, the energy is the energy. It is what it is. But, yeah, some of you may be pregnant with more than one child. But going back to the metaphorical side of it, there's just all these ideas that you have. And I feel, speaking of feel, that you need to let those ideas out. Some of you may be afraid to let those ideas out. The other card that came out is honor the lineage. Honor the lineage. So again, appreciate where you came from. The people who came before you that are part of your lineage. Appreciate your ancestors who look out for you. Your spirit team. Don't forget where you come from. Just heard that as well. And then this card that came out is Improvise. And definitely, Libra, improvising can be very, very beneficial to you, especially with you being an air sign. One thing with air signs can be very black and white sometimes. There isn't always a lot of fluidity, because I've dealt with all the signs, as in doing readings and in life, in person, whatever. And air signs are not always as fluid. Improvising requires some type of fluidity. So there may be things where there isn't an answer right away, and you just may have to be like, okay, let me come up with something. So improvising can go a long way. Also, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Just because there is a certain way to do something doesn't mean that there isn't another way to do something. For example, you know how if you don't use OnStar or something like that, you know how when you put in an address of somewhere that you're going on, like, let's say Google Maps or whatever, and it will give you 2 or 3 different ways to get to the location that you put in there. It doesn't mean that one location, any of the locations are wrong, because all 3 options get you to the same address. One might get you there quicker, possibly, or one may give you the scenic route where you want to see certain things on the way. However, the end goal is getting there. That is the goal, to get there. And whether you take Route 1, Route 2, or Route 3, you will still get to the address. Improvise. All right, and then the final card, I almost dropped it. Be a channel. So again, I feel that this goes back to feeling. You have to open yourself up to the knowledge and the downloads that the universe is attempting to give to you. You have to be open. I feel that there's some flexibility needed on something, and that will make a huge difference. I feel that once you open up more, once you're able to improvise more, that will help you get more in sync with honoring your lineage. That is when you will give birth to the things that you are seeking to give birth to. Also, something just said to me, for those of you who are having babies or will find out that you're pregnant, there's going to be something special about that child. There's going to be something special about that child. Like, they may do something really, really amazing. Just throwing it out there. All right. May I have the energy for Libra for July? May I have the energy for Libra for July? Energy for Libra for July. What is it that Libra needs to hear? What is it that Libra needs to hear? What is it that Libra needs to hear for the energy of July? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Whoa, okay. Thank you. See what we got here. This turned up. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords. That makes sense with that. The Magician came out reversed. You're attempting to manifest. I feel that there's something that you need to change and open up to. There's something you need to change and open up to. The Princess of Wands came out, which is really like the Page of Wands, which there's a message and also there's a desire for change. The Universe, which is the World card, came out sideways. You want to close out a cycle, but it's not closing out. The Prince of Swords came out, which is like the Knight of Swords. It says determination. You want to close out a cycle, maybe of something that you had a partnership with, Two of Cups. And I feel like you want to move away from it because Four of Swords followed the Two of Cups. But I don't think you want to make the sacrifice. That's the thing. I don't think you want to make the sacrifice. There may be something that has to be sacrificed, and I'm not sure you're willing to pay the price for that. And you're looking for a way. It's almost like you're looking for a way where it can be a win-win for everyone. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The answer that you're seeking is there, but it's going to require you to improvise. In order for you to close out whatever cycle you're attempting to close out and manifest with the Magician in the reverse, because you really want to, I honestly believe you're going to have to get more in touch with your emotions, and you're going to have to improvise. Also, something told me you're going to have to face the truth. There's something that you may not be on, something where you're not being honest with yourself about it. But the answer is there. It's just you're looking for a win-win. You don't want it to be where you're hurting someone else in the process. What's at the bottom of the deck? Again, Eight of Swords. Yeah. You know what? I want to do a quick clarification. May I have some more cards clarifying this, please? That's too many. Four of Wands on top, but that was too many cards. It's something about stability, though. Could be about home. I'll take those. Let me see what we have here. This could be something involving work. Because I have Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, Two of Cups again. Some type of partnership. Six of Swords. I knew it's like you're trying to move away from something. That's the energy I was picking up. And then Six of Cups. This is something you've been dealing with for a while. This is a relationship that you've had for a while. This is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's something in regards to your stability. But you're looking for a way to bring it in without a lot of collateral damage, if that makes sense. But it's going to require you to improvise. And also, it's going to require you to not be so rigid, too. You're going to have to feel. You're going to have to look for the rainbows in the difficult situations that are surrounding this. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Pentacles. Under the 10 of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. So there may be some type of message coming in that may assist you with this. But again, I feel like you're going to have to improvise. All right, Libra, that is what I have for you. The answer requires you to improvise. I think that's what I'm going to title this. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Libra, be blessed.